Today we are going to discuss some problem based on the properties of integral. See the first problem, integral 0 to pi by 2 sin power nx by sin power nx plus cos power nx. ഇതിൽ ഇൻവോൾവ് ചെയ്തേക്കുന്ന ഫങ്ഷൻസ് ഈ ലുക്ക് ദാറ്റ് ഫങ്ഷൻസ് ദർ ദേ ആർ കോംപ്ലിമെൻ്ററി ഇൻ നേച്ചർ. കോംപ്ലിമെൻ്ററി ഫങ്ഷൻ സൈനിൻ്റെ കോ ഫങ്ഷൻ ആണല്ലോ കോസ്. ലൈക്ക് ഹിയർ ദ കോംപ്ലിമെൻ്ററി ഫംഗ്ഷനും അതിൻ്റെ ലിമിറ്റ് ആ കോംപ്ലിമെൻ്ററി ആംഗിളും ആയിരിക്കണം 0 to pi by 2 ഓർ ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to pi by 2 tan raised to nx dx by tan raised to nx plus cot raised to nx. ഇതെല്ലാം ഒരേ രീതിയിലാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to pi by 2 sec power nx by sec power nx plus cosec power nx. ഈ n എന്നുള്ളത് ദാറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി എനി പവർ either root 3/2 or 100 or 10 or anything, or simply I am going to write that function again as the limit from pi by 6 to pi by 3. You look here, the sum of the limit is again pi by 2 and the functions involved in that function is sine and cos. That means they are complementary function. For this type of problem, and we can solve this one with the help of integral 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. You know these two formula, integral 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx or integral a to b. Lower limit ഇവിടെ a ഉണ്ട്, മുമ്പത്തെ കേസിൽ 0 ആണെന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. Integral 0 to a to b f of x dx is equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. Let's see one problem of which the first question is integral 0 to pi by 2 sin cube x dx divided by sin cube plus cos cube. Take this one as equation number 1. And again I is equal to, by applying the limit formula, again I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 a minus x. Here that x can be written as a എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് pi by 2 ആണ്. a minus x is pi by 2 minus x divided by that sin cube pi by 2 minus x plus cos cube pi by 2 minus x. And you know that sin pi by 2 minus x is cos. Now integral 0 to pi by 2, that is cos cube dx divided by cos cube x plus sin cube x. Take it as equation number 2 and adding these two equation you will get the left hand side is I plus I2i is equal to, what is the denominator of both of them? Both of them sin cube x plus cos cube x. Previous one sin cube x plus cos cube x. So you take one denominator sin cube x plus cos cube x, adding the corresponding numerators sin cube x plus cos cube x divided by sin cube x plus cos cube x. Cancelling both of them we will get 1. 0 അല്ല 1. 1 നെ ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ എക്സിന് അപ്പർ ലിമിറ്റ് കൊടുത്താൽ pi by 2. So the value of I is equal to pi by 2 by 2 pi by 4. Actually ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനുകൾക്കെല്ലാം ആൻസർ വരുന്നത് അപ്പർ ലിമിറ്റ് മൈനസ് ലോവർ ലിമിറ്റ് ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ 2 ആയിരിക്കും. റിമെമ്പർ ദറ്റ് ഫോർമുല, അപ്പർ ലിമിറ്റ് മൈനസ് ലോവർ ലിമിറ്റ് ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ 2 ആയിരിക്കും. ഈ എക്സസൈസിൽ കുറേയേറെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഇതുപോലെ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ഒരെണ്ണം കൂടെ ചെയ്ത് കാണിക്കാം. ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 5 to 8, ഇത് ഫങ്ഷൻസ് അല്ല, ഐ മീൻ സൈനും കോസും ഒന്നുമല്ല. 5 to 8 root x dx by root x plus root 13 minus x. Now that 13 means, നിങ്ങൾ ഈ 13 കണ്ടോ, that 13 is nothing but the sum of these two limits 8 plus 5. Again I is equal to 5 to 8 root x dx by root x plus root 13 minus x നെ we can write I is equal to 5 to 13. x can be written as root 13 minus x plus root 13 minus x plus root 13 minus 13 minus x, that will be root x. Similar to that previous question, adding both of them we will get 5 to 13, denominators are same, adding the numerator we will get the function in numerator and denominator are in same form. So cancelling them we will get 1 as the function there, integrate 1 x you will get, and by applying the limit 13 minus 5 is 8. So I is equal to 2, I is equal to 8, I is equal to 8 by 2. Here also the answer is 13 minus 5 divided by 2. Upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2. Also you can solve questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 17 and 15 from exercise 7.11 with the help of this formula, integral a to b f of x dx is equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. You do that questions as your homework. Another general type of question I am going to explain is integral 0 to pi by 2 a sin x plus b cos x by sin x plus cos x. Here a and b are two constant values and the given limit of that one is 0 to pi by 2 or the sum of the limit is pi by 2. The answer of this one is always a plus b into pi by 4. The previous one is upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2, and here the concept is that constant value a plus b along with that functions into upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2. Generally it is a plus b into upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2, and I wrote this one as a plus b into pi by 4 here. And see the example. Integral 0 to pi by 2 5 sin x plus 4 cos x by sin x plus cos x. Assume equation number 1. Again I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 5 into sin 90 minus x plus 4 into cos pi by 2 minus x divided by sin pi by 2 minus x plus cos pi by 2 minus x. Simplifying that, you will get integral 0 to pi by 2 5 cos x plus 4 sin x by cos x plus sin x. And adding these two, you will get here the previous function 5 sin x and here it is 5 cos x. You take 5 outside, you will get the numerator as 5 cos x plus 4 sin x. 5 into sin x plus cos x plus 4 into sin x plus cos x whole divided by sin x plus cos x as the unique denominator for both of them. And you can cancel that sin x plus cos x as a common factor from numerator and denominator, and you will get 9 in the right side. Integrating that 9, you will get 9 pi by 2, and I, the required I, is equal to 9 pi by 4. Like this, you can solve integral a to b a tan x plus b cot x by tan x plus cot x, integral a to b a sec x plus b cosec x by sec x plus cosec x. In all these cases, if the limits are from 0 to pi by 2, then the answer is a plus b into pi by 4. If the sum of the limit is pi by 2, suppose it is pi by 6 to pi by 3, then you write it as the value a plus b into upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2. Don't forget that we cannot write always that pi by 4 along with this a plus b, and here a plus b into similar to our previous question, upper limit minus lower limit by 2 for all these questions. Next set of problem applying the same limit, integral 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x is integral 0 to pi x dx by 1 plus sin x. You note this x in this problem. Another problem, integral 0 to pi x sin x by 1 plus cos square. Another question, integral 0 to pi x dx by a square cos square x plus b square sin square x. And another question, integral 0 to pi x tan x by sec x plus tan x. Thus x is a turning term in these problems. You note this one. നമുക്ക് ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇയറിൽ ബോർഡ് എക്സാം ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നതാണിത്. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ഓൾ ഞാൻ പറയുന്ന സെൻറ്റൻസ് യു ലിസൺ ഇറ്റ് കെയർഫുള്ളി. We should avoid this x from this one. Other algebraic function ആണ്, others are trigonometric functions. First of all, we must avoid this x from this expression. For that, let us see the solution of this one. Let I is equal to integral 0 to pi x sin x dx by 1 plus sin x. Again I is equal to integral 0 to pi. For that ax you can write it as pi minus x dx by 1 plus sin pi minus x. Not this sin pi minus x is same as that sin x, you know, and the numerator is pi minus x dx by 1 plus sin x. And what happened by adding these two, the numerator will be that ax and minus x will be cancelled, and you will get 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi x will be cancelled, pi dx by 1 plus sin x, pi dx by 1 plus sin x. And I think you remember the concept for solving that function 1 by 1 plus sin x. What is that? Anybody remember that? For that, we multiply the numerator and denominator by 1 minus sin x. So 2i is equal to pi into integral of 1 by 1 plus sin x into 1 minus sin x by 1 minus sin x, and numerator will be 1 minus sin x and the denominator will be 1 minus sin square x, and that is cos square x, you know, and divide that 1 by cos square x. Divide the first one by cos square x and sin x by cos square x. You will get pi into sec square x minus and sine by cos square. You know that it is sec x tan x. Now, what is the integral of sec square x tan x and what is the integral of sec x tan x? That is simply sec x. Now you substitute the upper and lower limit for the two functions inside the bracket, and the first one is tan x within the limit 0 pi, tan pi minus tan 0, both are zeros, and the second one integrate the answer is sec x, and put upper and lower limit sec pi minus sec 0. Anybody remember the value of sec pi? Sec pi is minus 1 and sec 0 is 1. Minus of minus 1 minus 1, that is minus 2 inside the bracket, and this term will be minus 1 minus 1. So that is minus 2 of this minus 2 plus 2. So 2i is equal to 2 pi. So what is the value? 5 pi. Okay. Similar to this one, let us solve the last question. Other two questions are given in your textbook as worked out example. This one and this one. Both are very important. And this is a question from miscellaneous part. I am collecting or grouping the questions in similar nature. So try to solve this question. Okay. Second one, x dx by sec x plus tan x. Similar to that one, apply I equal to pi minus x into tan pi minus x by sec pi minus x plus tan pi minus x. You know the value of tan pi minus x. What is that? Minus tan x. And the denominator is so sec pi minus x is minus sec x and tan pi minus x is minus tan x. You can cancel that minus throughout the expression, and the numerator will be pi minus x into tan x by sec x plus tan x. Okay, and the denominators are same for both the given function, and now the obtained function after transformation. Now you take adding the two functions, you will get 0 to pi. The denominator is sec x plus tan x, and the numerator becomes, that is x tan x, and pi minus x tan x, So adding that you will get pi tan x by sec x plus tan x. And how can we integrate that one? We know the formula sec square x minus tan square x is 1. So you multiply numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator, sec x minus tan x. Now the numerator becomes tan x into sec x minus tan x divided by sec square x minus tan square x, that will be 1. Multiplying the tan x to inside the bracket, the first term will be sec x tan x and the second term will be tan square x. Both are integrable. You know the integrable step of sec x tan x. The integral of sec x tan x is sec x, and you can transform that tan square x as sec square x minus 1. That is 2i is equal to pi into sec x tan x minus of, for this tan square x you can substitute sec square x minus 1. Okay. Integrating, the first term will be sec x and the second minus of sec square x is tan x, and minus of minus 1, the integral of that one is x. Put the limit 0 to pi for all of them, and similar to the previous problem, sec pi minus sec 0, minus 1 minus 1, and tan within the limit 0 pi will be 0, and x within the limit 0 pi will be pi. So the function inside the bracket is pi minus 2. So 2i is equal to pi into pi minus 2. So I is equal to pi by 2 into pi minus 2. This is a very important question. Okay. Next question. Integral 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan theta d theta. This is in textbook 7.1. It's an important question. Again, I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan theta tan pi by 4 minus theta d theta. That is integral 0 to pi by 4. You remember the formula of tan of pi by 4 minus theta d theta. What is that formula? 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta. That is, by taking the LCM, the denominator will be 1 plus tan theta and the numerator will be 1 plus tan theta plus 1 minus tan theta. The tan minus tan will be cancelled, and integral 0 to pi by 4 log of 2 divided by 1 plus tan theta. Okay, that is I itself. ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ 2i ഒന്നും ആഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. That is simply I. So it is integral 0 to pi by 4 log 2 minus log of 1 plus tan theta d theta. ഇത് നമ്മൾ എടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ തന്നെയാണ്. That is, you replace, shift that I to left side. Now the left hand side will be 2i. 2i is equal to 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log 2 d theta. Log 2 is constant. Integrating 1 you will get theta. ഇവിടെ integrand d theta ആയതുകൊണ്ട് theta എന്ന് എഴുതുക. Put upper and lower limit. You will get 2i is equal to log 2 into pi by 4. So the final answer of this one is log 2 into pi by 8. I is equal to log 2 into pi by 8. Next question. Integral 0 to 1 x into 1 minus x raised n. Similar to this one, integral 0 to 1 into a. Integral 0 to a x into a minus x raised n. If the upper limit is 1, the constant inside the bracket is 1. If the upper limit is a, the constant inside the bracket is a. Let us solve the first one. I equal to integral 0 to 1 1 minus x into 1 minus x by applying the formula 0 to a equal to f of a minus x. Okay, this term will be 1 minus x. 1 minus x another 1 will be cancelled and the function inside the bracket is simply reduced to x raised n. The first one can be written as 1 minus x. Now need to add this expression. You simply multiply x raised to n to inside the bracket. You will get x raised to n minus x raised to n plus 1 dx. That is very simple. You can integrate it. X raised to n. What is integral of x raised to n? X raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1. The second one is x raised to n plus 2 by n plus 2. Put upper limit 1 and lower limit 0. Lower limit in avashiyilla karanam the 0 ana. X will be 0 in that case. So the answer is 1 by n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 2. Take LCM, you will get 1 by n plus 2 into n plus 1. Similar to this one, integral 0 to a x into a minus x raised to n dx. So I is equal to integral 0 to a x into a minus x raised to n dx. That is again integral 0 to a. This x becomes a minus x and this a minus x power n becomes a minus x. A will be cancelled. It will be x power n. Similar to the previous one, you multiply this x raised to n to inside the bracket. A into x raised to n minus x raised to n plus 1. Now, by integrating the first one, a into x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 within the limit 0 to a. Second one, x power n plus 2 by n plus 2 within the limit 0 to a. Put upper limit and lower limit. By substituting x is equal to a, you will get a into a raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1, a raised to n plus 2 by n plus 2. And this a and a raised to n plus 1 will be added, and the first term is a raised to n plus 2 by n plus 1, a raised to n plus 2 by n plus 2. Taking LCM, a raised to n plus 2 outside, the numerator again 1. So the final answer of this one is a raised to n plus 2 by n plus 1 into n plus 2. Next question, integral 1 to 5 mod of x minus 2 dx. As you know, here we need to split the limit from 1 to 5 because that x minus 2 is not positive in the interval 1 to 5 entirely. In the interval 1 to 5, that x minus 2 is negative from 1 to 2. So the function mod of x minus 2 ile x minus 2 negative ആണ് 1 മുതൽ 2 വരെ and 2 മുതൽ 5 വരെ. കാരണം 2 value when we post 2 into this one, 2 or more into this one, 2 minus or 2.5 minus 2 is positive. So you need to split the interval like this. Integral 1 to 2, we need the positive value of this one because applying modular symbol here. That means what? X minus 2 is negative in the interval 1 to 2. How can we make this one is positive? By applying a minus sign. So every modulus x can be split up as mod x is same as x if the function x is positive. Otherwise, we should apply a minus sign. That is, from 1 to 2, x minus 2 becomes 2 minus x plus integral 2 to 5, mod of x minus 2 is same as x minus 2. No need for that modulus symbol. And then integrate. That the remaining portion, that is usual. That is our usual process. Integrate 2x minus x square by 2. Put the limit 1 to 2. X square by 2 minus 2x. Put the limit 2 to 5. Simplifying, you will get 5. See the second question. Integral 2 to 4 mod of x minus 3. Here the function x minus 3 is positive in the interval 3 and above, and it is negative in the interval below of 3. Where we have to integrate 2 to 4. We need to integrate from 2 to 4. So the function is negative in the interval 2 to 3 and positive in the interval 3 to 4. So let us take that function as 2 to 3, 3 minus x. That the previous function is x minus 3. By applying minus, it will be 3 minus x. Now this 3 minus x is positive in the interval 2 to 3. Okay. And 3 to 4 x minus 3 as our usual, the remaining portion as our usual process. By integrating, simplifying, put upper and lower limit, you will get 1. Consider another problem of integration, definite integral by splitting the limits 1 to 3 mod of x square minus 5x plus 6. Here the function inside the bracket, inside the modulus symbol, is a quadratic one. So to identify the sign of that one, for which range that function will be positive or negative, according to that one, we can say that by splitting that one. Okay, we can say the positive negative nature of that one by splitting. That x square minus 5x plus 6 can be split up into x minus 2 into x minus 3. And look the number line. 2 and 3 are the critical points for that function, because the function is x minus 2 into x minus 3 inside the modulus symbol. And at 2 and 3 that function becomes 0. And for the value which is more than 3, you substitute a value which is more than 3 in this one. 4 minus 2, 4 minus 3, both are positive. So the sign of the expression more than 3 is positive, and then just for 3 the value becomes 0, and just below of that 3 the function will be negative. And again at 2 by substituting x is equal to 2 in that, the function will be 0. So for x is equal to 0 for the function, and below of 2, what happened? Both are negative. Suppose you put 1 in this one, 1 minus 2 negative, 1 minus 3 negative. So that negative into negative, that will be positive. So the function is positive in the interval which is less than, for the value of x is less than 2. So this is a standard way of identifying the sign of the value of an expression. Convert that one into factors and find the roots. You mark the roots on a number line and take the rightmost region and select a value from that rightmost region. Here after that 3 you select 4 and put that value in the given function. Check it is positive or negative. If it is positive, then the next region is negative and then positive, like that. That is the nature of the sign of any expression. Okay. Now to integrate that one, we need to split the limit 1 to 3 as integral 1 to 2. Because for that function 1 to 2, that function is positive. So no need for that modulus symbol there. So 1 to 2 x square minus 5x plus 6 dx plus integral 2 to 3. And here the problem is 2 to 3, the function is negative, but we want the modulus value. To get the modulus value of that function, to get the positive value of that function is already negative, from the interval 2 to 3. So to get the positive value, you put a minus sign for that. Now, no need to afraid with this minus value along with the x square minus 5x plus 6 ആരും അത് മൈനസ് ആകുമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കേണ്ട. അതിപ്പോഴാണ് അത് പോസിറ്റീവ് ആകുന്നത്. ബിക്കോസ് എക്സ് സ്ക്വയർ മൈനസ് 5x plus 6 ഈസ് നെഗറ്റീവ് ഇൻ ദ റീജിയൻ 2 to 3. Now by applying that minus sign, it will be positive. That is the nature of splitting the modulus symbol. And the remaining portion of that problem is very simple because you can easily integrate it. X square integral x cube by 3, 5 into x square by 2 plus 6x within the limit 1 to 2 minus same integral within the limit 2 to 3. Put the limits and these are the values I substituted for that one. Okay, and that you can see simplifying that one. All these are arithmetic values. You can simplify that, look the values, and finally we will get, I think the value of that one is 1. Okay, this is also an important question. Next question is also very important. We have to show that integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x, which is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log cos x. The answer of that one is minus pi by 2 log 2. And another question is similar to this one. Integral 0 to pi log 1 plus cos x is equal to 2 into integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x, and which is equal to minus pi log 2. Of which let us solve the first part of this one. Integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x. Very important question. ഇത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കിൽ വർക്ക്ഡ് ഔട്ട് ആണ്. ഞാൻ 3 ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ കണക്ട് ചെയ്താണ് പറയുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ലിസൺ ഇറ്റ് കെയർഫുള്ളി. I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x. Again I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log of sin pi by 2 minus x. You can change this x as pi by 2 minus x. Now this one becomes integral 0 to pi by 2 log of cos x. Assume this is equation number 2. The previous one is equation number 1. Adding these two, we will get 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x plus log cos x. What is log a plus log b? We know that it is log ab. So that function becomes integral 0 to pi by 2 log of sin x into cos x dx. Now that can be transformed as 2i is equal to integral 0 pi by 2 log of sin 2x divided by 2. What is that? Integral 0 pi by 2 log a by b form. This is log a by b form. Log of a by b. Now this is integral 0 pi by 2 log of sin 2x minus integral 0 to pi by 2 log 2 dx. Assume this is equation number 1 because ഈ log 2 നമുക്ക് ഈസി ആയിട്ട് ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. log 2 into x എഴുതിയാൽ മതി. But here again one function is integral 0 pi by 2 log of sin 2x. ഇതാണ് നമ്മുടെ 2y. Of which I am going to evaluate integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin 2x separately. അതിനെ നമുക്കൊന്ന് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. അതിന് പ്രോസസ്സൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. What will happen there? That is integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin 2x. The previous part, a part of the previous the obtained result. And let us use a substitution u equal to 2x here. And du equal to 2 dx. So for that 2x you can write, for that 2x you can write u, and use the limit in the substitution. When x equals 0, u equal to 2 into 0, that is equal to 0. When x is equal to pi by 2, u equal to 2 into pi by 2, what is that? Pi. Now integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin 2x as integral 0 to pi, limit മാറി, നമ്മൾ മാറ്റണമല്ലോ, ലിമിറ്റ് മാറ്റി 0 to pi log of sin u into dx-ന് du by 2i. നമുക്ക് നാച്ചുറലി ഹാഫ് പുറത്തെടുക്കാം. ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to pi log of sin u du. ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ഇനിയും ലിമിറ്റ് ഫോർമുലകൾ പഠിച്ചതൊക്കെ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യും. ഇവിടെ ആ ലിമിറ്റ് കണ്ടോ, 0 to pi എന്നുള്ളതല്ലേ, pi is 2 into pi by 2. Let us write this one as half into half. അവിടെയുണ്ട് 0 to 2 into pi by 2 log of sin u du. എന്തിനാണെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാൽ നമുക്കൊരു സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് റിസൾട്ട് ഉണ്ട്. ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to 2a f of x dx is equal to 2 into integral 0 to a എന്ന് നമുക്ക് സ്പ്ലിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം, ലിമിറ്റ് സ്പ്ലിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. എപ്പോഴാണ്? 2a എന്നുള്ള ലിമിറ്റ് ഫങ്ഷനിൽ കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ ചേഞ്ച് ഒന്നും ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ. ഇവിടെ 2 ഇൻറ്റു എ മീൻസ് 2 ഇൻറ്റു പൈ ബൈ 2 ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് പൈ. ലോഗ് ഓഫ് സൈൻ യു എന്നുള്ളതിന് ലോഗ് ഓഫ് സൈൻ പൈ മൈനസ് യു എടുത്താലും സെയിം ആണ്. By using the limit formula, integral 0 to 2a f of x dx is equal to 2 into integral 0 to a f of 2a minus x is equal to f of x ആണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ 2 into integral 0 to pi by 2 2 into integral 0 to a എന്ന് സ്പ്ലിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഞാൻ അതാണ് ചെയ്തത്. ഹാഫ് അവിടെ ഓൾറെഡി ഉണ്ട്. 2 into integral 0 to ടോയ്സ് ലിമിറ്റ് കടന്നതിനെ സിംഗിൾ ലിമിറ്റ് ആക്കി. log of sin u du. അപ്പോൾ കിട്ടിയത് എന്താ? ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 2 ഇൻറ്റു കട്ടായി പോയിട്ട് log of sin u du. Now let us replace the value of log of sin 2x 0 to pi by 2 in the standard result 1 as 2i equals integral 0 to pi by 2 log of sin u minus the previous portion integral 0 to pi by 2 log 2 dx. Now for that integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin u du അത് I തന്നെയല്ലേ? വാട്ട് ഈസ് അവർ I? ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to pi by 2 log sin x. ഇവിടെ വന്നത് എന്താ? ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to pi by 2 log sin u du. ഇതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഒന്നാമത്തെ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചത്. വേരിയബിൾ മാറി. ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to a f of x dx is equal to ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to a f of t dt എന്നുള്ള ഒന്നാമത്തെ ലിമിറ്റ് ഫോമിൽ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 പൈ ബൈ 2 ലോഗ് സൈൻ എക്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നതും ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 പൈ ബൈ 2 ലോഗ് സൈൻ യു എന്ന് പറയുന്നതും തമ്മിൽ വ്യത്യാസമൊന്നുമില്ല. വേരിയബിൾ മാറിയതുകൊണ്ട് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ലിമിറ്റ് സെയിം ആണെങ്കിൽ ദ വാല്യൂ ഓഫ് ദ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ, ദ വാല്യൂ ഓഫ് ദ ഡെഫിനറ്റ് ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ വിൽ ബി സെയിം. നൗ യു ടേക്ക് ഇറ്റ് ആസ് ഐ ഓൾസോ. ടേക്ക് ദാറ്റ് ഐ ടു ലെഫ്റ്റ് സൈഡ്. ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി 2i minus I is equal to minus of integral 0 pi by 2 log 2. log 2 നെ ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ x വരും. മൈനസ് ഓഫ് log 2 into x within the limit 0 pi by 2. So what is answer? Put upper limit only. So I is equal to minus log 2 pi by 2. In this question, in the third step itself, we will get the first the verification step. 0 pi by 2 log sin x is equal to 0 pi by 2 log cos x. That you will get അല്ലെ നമുക്കത് ഓൾറെഡി മൂന്നാമത്തെ സ്റ്റെപ്പിൽ കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ അതിന് പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈ പ്രോബ്ലം സോൾവ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാണ്? റിമെമ്പർ ദിസ് ആൻസർ ഓൾസോ ഫോർ യുവർ എൻട്രൻസ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. ആൻഡ് ഇതിനോട് ക്ലോസ് റിലേറ്റഡ് ആണ് ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 പൈ ലോഗ് ഓഫ് 1 പ്ലസ് കോസ് എക്സ് ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 2 ഇൻറ്റു ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to pi by 2 log sin x. ആൻഡ് ദ ആൻസർ ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് വൺ twice of the previous one minus pi log 2. Let us discuss that. Okay, let us take this integral 0 to pi log cos x as I. Again I is equal to integral 0 to pi log of 1 plus cos of pi minus x. X ne maati upper limit minus aaki. That is what? Log of 1. Log of 1 plus cos pi minus x is minus cos x. So integral 0 to pi log of 1 minus cos x. Adding that to I, you will get integral 0 to pi log 1 plus cos x plus log 1 minus cos x. So what is this? Log a plus log b. Log of a plus log of b. What is that? Log of ab. That is 1 plus cos x into 1 minus cos x log of 1 minus cos square x. That is 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi log of 1 minus cos square ആരാ? sin square x. ഇത് ലോഗ് ഓഫ് എക്സ് പവർ എൻ ആണ്. ലോഗ് ഓഫ് എക്സ് പവർ എൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എൻ ലോഗ് എക്സ് ആണ്. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to pi 2 log sin x dx. Now you can cancel 2 from either sides. So I is equal to integral 0 to pi log sin x. നമ്മൾ മുമ്പേ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ 0 to pi എന്നുള്ള ലിമിറ്റിനെ നമുക്ക് സ്പ്ലിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഇത് 2 into pi by 2 ആണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചാൽ 0 to 2a can be written as 2 into integral 0 to a. That is 2 into integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x. ഇതാണ് ഇച്ചിരി മുമ്പേ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തത്. ഈ പ്രീവിയസ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ 0 to pi by 2 log sin x എന്നുള്ളത് പ്രീവിയസ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആണ്. ഇനിയും അത് ഇവിടെ പ്രൊസീഡ് ചെയ്യണം. ഞാൻ ഇനിയും അത് വീണ്ടും റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. ഐ ആം സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ടിംഗ് ദ ആൻസർ ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് വൺ. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് 2 into minus pi by 2 log 2. What is answer? Minus pi log 2. Now you can solve almost all question in the NCERT exercise 7.11 and the miscellaneous exercise. ഇനിയും ഡൗട്ടുള്ള ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനുകൾ നിങ്ങൾ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നമ്പർ വാട്സപ്പ് ചെയ്യുക. I will give the solution of that one. Okay.